Jake Skin of the Boxed In podcast, delighted to be joined here by Connan Murray. Connan, another win for you tonight. Happy with that?
Yeah, happy with the performance. We wanted 10 rounds. Believe me, I hit him with some shots to try and not be 10 rounds, but he was a tough lad, so enjoyed it. Box on the back foot. Showed me boxing skill, which obviously in the last fight showed me aggression, so it's showing something new, which is what we're trying to do, trying to improve as a boxer every single fight. So yeah, I'm happy with the performance. Bit disappointed with the one round that I lost, but it is what it is, isn't it?
Do you think there's anything that, and obviously you said you kind of lost that round there, do you think there was anything actually in the fight that, you thought you could have done better? Do you know what round it was that you did lose? Kind of assessing your performance, are you kind of critical of anything in there tonight?
Yeah, I mean, Jace tries really hard to make me be calm with my boxing. Sometimes I want to get a bit greedy with it and get into exchanges and stuff. So, yeah, probably that was what lost me around. Just getting a little bit too greedy, too eager to engage, when actually boxing off the back foot, the jab, the double jab backhands, shots to the body, when it were close, little uppercut left hooks were working really nice, and he took some hell of a shot. So I'm happy with the performance. Obviously, just got to still gear back and relax a little bit, but I felt comfortable in the 10 rounds. Wasn't tired at all, could have gone all night, so I'm happy with that.
So another win on your record. How would you kind of reflect on 2025 overall?
It's been pants. Absolutely dreadful 2025. I've had some big fights potentially coming over the line and they've not gone on. I think this has been the longest I've not boxed for, which is frustrating because I've been in like 4 camps. We've meant to be fighting. I had 2 fights booked in, then we had another fight booked in, then we had another opponent for this fight, and then that's changed last minute. So it's been frustrating. I feel like I should be further than where I am, but from no fault of me and the team, we're just trying the best. So I'm due a bit of luck in 2026 for some big fights. So I've definitely paved the way for that with that performance. A 10 rounder ticked off, and actually doing the 10 rounds is great. So I'm happy with that.
Speaking about 2026, is the central area about something that you believe you can achieve, kind of next year?
So we've had a chat about the central area. Obviously, I won the eliminator on my previous fight in good fashion. We want to be pushing for bigger belts while we can, which was what we'd potentially had over the line towards the back end of this year. Obviously, it's not come through. Again, from no fault of our own and no fault of my opponent, to be fair. Just a few little snags with governing bodies and stuff, which are understandable points. I haven't done many 10 rounders, so this is the whole point of me just getting some 10 rounders banked and proving that I can do it. So the central area is something that I could potentially pick up, but we're going to start building high and assessing where my ability takes me first. So we're pushing on for bigger stuff first.
And obviously there is that blemish on your record, and obviously that came on a Matchroom card, big kind of audience, big scale. Is that something that you want to push on to 2026? Do you think maybe you could, see yourself with a promotional deal, or?
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see what happens. I would love to. Obviously, I'd absolutely love to. It is a blemish that will always bug me a little bit. I feel I did enough to win the fight. He's not fought since. It would have been a fight that I'd have probably run back if he was active, but he's not, and that's fair enough. It was a good performance by himself, and not taking anything away. Just feel like I just did enough to win, but I'm not going to be buggy about that. It is what it is. But yeah, I'd like to be back on Matchroom shows. It's whether they've got space for me for bigger fights, because the thing is, I'm not coming on to them shows to do 6 and 4 rounders. I've got high expectations of myself, and I want to be pushing on for bigger title fights now.
I mean, say that's where the kind of thought process was. Obviously, with those titles, usually kind of comes, promotion, obviously, back, and even if it's not a contract, obviously, maybe kind of putting up that fight. But 2026, hopefully, it is looking positive for you. Yeah. Looking some, obviously, you say you kind of want more than the central area. I'd kind of assume maybe the English or something like that, then, or. But yeah, obviously, 2026 is looking.
There's some great fights to the English. Obviously, you've got Bilal and Ishmael Davies fighting, and they're tough kids. Very tough kids, so it'd be interesting to see how that goes. I like Ish. I like Ish. I think he's a tough game lad. Comes forward. I like Bilal as well. Like his personality. They're both really good for boxing. Ish takes the fights that no one wants to take, and Bilal's just trying to create his opportunities in the country. And I think that's fantastic. Really fantastic to see both. So I actually, gun to my head, wouldn't want to pick between them both because they're both really good lads. And the game. I do think Ish will win that fight though. I think he's a bit bigger, a bit stronger, a bit more relentless, and I just don't think Bilal will have enough to keep him off, really.
Could you see yourself fighting one of them in the future? Maybe in a future
Yeah, potentially. Listen, this is boxing, and we're here to fight anyone. That's the whole point. So if I get offers and money's right and opportunities are right and the pathways are right, then I'll fight anyone. It's just that's boxing, isn't it?
Connan Murray, thanks so much for your time.